Hey y'all, welcome to day number 10 of the 12 days of Christmas. We are definitely in the home stretch, and I'm so grateful that you have you've stayed with me. You've been watching and following and sharing, and I am so grateful for that. As you can see today, I'm on the couch in the space that I allow so many others to kind of be in. But I'm here today because today's gift is talk therapy. Of course, this is a gift that I absolutely believe in. I promote it. I provide it. You know, I encourage people to engage in it. I borderline sometimes push them to ensure that they are engaging in a space and a place that provides for them something that oftentimes we cannot provide for ourselves. And that's healing, emotional, psychological, mental healing. And the gift that we are able to receive that healing through is talk therapy. One of the gifts is through talk therapy. So in this 21st century, what I can see is that we have become a world that is so very, we're driven by success, accomplishments, which is absolutely phenomenal. But in addition to that, the world is so much more advanced. It's so much more fast-paced. It's so much more stressful, if you will. We are required oftentimes to do so many different things at the same time. And what that's made for the human being is a life of stress, dealing with stress, figuring out how to deal with stress, a life of intensity in work, a life of overworking, a life of sometimes failing sometimes because we're doing so many different things, a life of sometimes experiencing panic attacks because it's so much that's going on that we're just unable to handle it sometimes. But it's caused a lot of emotional, psychological, and mental strain on us as individuals. And what's necessary a lot of times to assist with that, to help alleviate, to help navigate through some of those stresses and those pressures of life, is talk therapy. Now, I'm not just talking about the formalized talk therapy that we know of today, you know, and actually seeing a therapist and getting counseling. That is absolutely one way that you can have talk therapy. And I encourage everybody to seek out, search somebody, a therapist, a counselor that you can talk to, because it's so very beneficial. It's beneficial to have a safe place and space to talk out some of the challenges that we might not be able to talk out with our spouse sometimes, our children, our mothers, our fathers, our family members, or even our friends sometimes. Sometimes maybe we've tried to talk it out with them, but we've not really gotten to an answer. Sometimes maybe we've prayed about it, but really still are very kind of unclear about which direction we should go in. So I adamantly encourage every single body to kind of seek out that, especially if you're going through a really, really difficult time in your life. Don't feel like you have to do that alone. But talk therapy can also come in other ways. It can come with friends. It can come with those mentors in your life. It can come with your parents. It can come through those individuals that love you and care about you. It can come through those people that have been where you are, and now they're on the other side of it and they can help you through that. Most important thing is that I want us to know that we should engage in the gift of talk therapy. Talking is so very much a healing agent for every human being. I don't care if you're talkative or not. Talking is a healing element for us. And it's something that we must partake of and partake in as often as we can. This talk therapy is not always about problems. Sometimes the talk therapy is really just talking about me. I just want to talk about me, my childhood, some of the great things about my childhood, some of the things that kind of made me afraid or I was fearful of. Talk therapy is not just about negative things that have gone on in our lives, but it's also about the positives, because it helps us also to be reminded of those great things in our lives that sometimes we wouldn't, because we hadn't talked about it. So today, I just want you to receive the gift of talk therapy. Talk to somebody today. Have a conversation with someone today. Share something new about yourself today. I just shared something new with a friend just a few minutes ago. I just shared, and it was random, very, very random. I did Uber Eats for the very first time in my life, and so I shared it with a friend. But share something new about yourself. Talk today. Make sure you talk. Don't get bogged down in working all day. Yes, you have to work. Don't get bogged down in the responsibilities of the day. Yes, you have responsibilities. Don't get bogged down in being mom and dad and sister and brother and coworker and all of these things, and not take a moment today to have some good old talk therapy. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, however much you can get. Have the gift today of talk therapy. Again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this gift today of talk therapy. Don't you deny it. Don't you forfeit it. Don't you ignore it. You better take some time and talk today. Have some good old talk therapy today. I promise you, your life will be better because of it. Until tomorrow, I love you.